Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place. Only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this one complete again to Mims. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Nix looking to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to move back in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Chiefs 7. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. It's a gain of a yard. And it'll give the Chiefs a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, You're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Nix. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, here's Nix. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
This is caught inside the 15. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will shrink to 6. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
All ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Butker now to add the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Nick's going to tap this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Nix from the shotgun. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Steps away to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left to give to Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 6.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Toss right side to Pacheco. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. Pat Surtain getting down from his corner spot to make that play. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Yellow.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw it here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission.
Everybody having fun in that shit. You can do whatever you want. I I'm good, bro. Fuck 2K.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Ashton Doolin now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play.
Breaks through, and he might break away. Still fighting forward. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He lobs it deep middle. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump. You don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, you're a god into this defense.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down, Colts.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by 2-time All-Pro. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This our last play of the quarter. Jones now on 3rd down. It's on target to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. On 1st down, Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Mejio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They're set up at the 35 now. Now it's Jones out to play action. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Taken in by Downs, left side. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Return to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Jones now to throw. On the move, headed right. It's caught, Warren. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Jones looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Jones. This one's caught. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Jones. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. lead just before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Mejio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle made.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 brings up.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Now carry by Giddens. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Second and goal from the 9 here.
Second and goal at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on second and goal, so they need 10 here on third. Here's Jones to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 14. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Remigio with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol now for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No question, this guy is a student of the game. He's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. Once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher. And what a lesson he's performing.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pacheco. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you
to the air, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Yellow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Fits it through the middle. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. Caught by his back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Isaiah Pacheco.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs losing by 14. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Play action, Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
6 yards.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. This is Giddens. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Yo, suck my dick.
Final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout.
Suck my dick.
Like,
you know how your mama suck dick? You can suck dick. You know how your mama suck dick? You can suck dick. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Nah, yo, bro, hurry this game up. Yo, bro, yeah, I bet you do. You suck a dick for someone. That's crazy, bro. Whatever, just let's hurry this up. That was crazy. Nah, I'm good. Another man just told another man here suck a dick for some win. That's crazy. You know this is live, right? This is live. Like I'm currently live. You set this for the chat. They can see whatever. They just heard you say you gonna suck another nigga dick. Yo, bro, chat just heard you say you was gonna suck another nigga dick. Hey, yo.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback
and then you
could have snapped it in time,
another
but
man
instead,
give him some fake spank. This nigga is a Nah, you got the dub, but you just took an L, big dog. I don't care about none of that shit. You right. You right.
Looks like they're gonna take a knee on 1st down.
You right. Nah. You need to question your own manhood, nigga. Hey, yo. You need to question your own manhood. That was yo, bro, for future references, don't ever answer that question like that. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Another man said, suck my dick, and you said, all right, I'm gonna do all that. Yo. I said, suck my dick. I said, suck my dick like your mama be sucking dick, and you said, I'm gonna do all that. Yo.
They're just gonna let the clock run out and take this delay.
Yo, I don't care. You just got the dub, but you also took an L.
Okay.
Yo, bro, this nigga is bugging.
Everyone was set and at the line.
Yo, bro, you do whatever you want. You do whatever seems fit. You just need to watch how you talk to other men, bro.
Take a knee on 1st down.
You gotta watch how you talk to other men, bro.
Down to a knee, and we're gonna see if that defense chooses to expand one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road.
Bro.
This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock,
I'm gonna do
included.
all that.
A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL,
yeah, he ain't think about. He ain't give too much thought about that.
Because you know, more often than not, they'll be like this: a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you